We're just going to talk a little bit about our new TW12 and TW10 model winches. Here we have the TW12. The differences from last year that stand out right away, of course, are the fact that we have a metal solenoid box as opposed to the plastic covered one that used to sit on the tie bars. Another feature that we have now is we now have an ABS covered engagement handle for the clutch engagement as opposed to the chrome one. The chrome one was prone for rusting and pitting. We've eliminated that problem by using this. Last year, towards the beginning to middle of last year, we've changed over our tie bars and now use a stainless steel sleeve over them to again eliminate any rusting and pitting on that. The motor, I'll just grab one here. We still use the same seals, same bushings as we have for the past few years. We just can't do any better with them. The bushings were changed last year to a composite bushing. They hold up far better than the regular plastic bushings. There's less distortion and they're a harder material. The twin-lipped rubber seal has been used for the last 2 years. Before that we used a single lip one. This works, it's great. We just can't get any better than this that we have now. Grease that we use for the gearbox and whatnot is actually it's a blend. It's from the Netherlands and it's blended with a domestic synthetic, and again it does a really nice job for us. We're very happy with it. We eliminated the holes for the end cap. Most motors you'll find they'll have the bolt holes that go through and attach to the foot. What we've done is we've actually reversed it, and now our bolt heads are here and they feed from the foot into the motor end cap and bolt in that way. So we've eliminated the holes, we've eliminated any potential source of water ingress from that. Solenoid, not much difference here from last year. There are a few minor changes, a little bit more brass on them well, just basically to protect them from corrosion. What we have done is we have, here I can show you, we've added these rubber plugs to our screw heads in these 3 locations. The screw heads basically hold the 2 parts together, so these rubber plugs again help to keep the moisture out, helps to seal the unit, and hopefully make it last longer. That's the whole idea of it. One thing that we have added this year is this safety shutoff coupling. Now it's an inline coupling, and all you do is basically give it a quarter of a turn. You've just shut the power off to the winch. Again, we now have power. One of the things that we've added to the TW10, the 10,000 pound winch, is a wireless remote in addition to the handheld wired remote. This particular remote is a better model than what we've had on our TW12s from years before. It's a lot more robust and it has a range of approximately 100 feet, and it does the job nicely. Okay, we've got our coupling on, ready to go, and whoops, one other thing we do have, we have an on-off switch on the remote too. Okay, now we're on. We'll try that again, shall we? Again, if I were to simply disconnect, again the line is still all connected, but we've disconnected the power. Again, our remote is operating, but we have no power. Simple quarter turn, and we have power again. And I'll remember to shut it off. There we go, it's off. Another new feature for this year is the twist and lock connection for the handheld remote. Last year's model and actually previous years, they've just been a simple push-in model. We decided to go with this because it locks in place and it's not going to fall out. The differences between the TW10 and the TW12, besides the fact that obviously the more power in the TW12, is the TW12 also has a mechanical overload coupling, which will disconnect the motor from the drivetrain at approximately 12,200 to 12,400 pounds. This protects the gears and the motor from any damage when you're right up there with a heavy draw on it. And that's the differences. Thank you.